Joe Miller. They ask him, he's got all these theories on what everything's unconstitutional. 10th Amendment, 10th Amendment. Okay, your mom's unconstitutional, right? Social Security is unconstitutional. Unemployment insurance is unconstitutional. Medicaid is unconstitutional. Now, by the way, these were, if you weren't entirely clear, this is the Commerce Clause that allows Congress to, regulate commerce. It has been interpreted since 1918, at the very least, to apply to all these things that Joe Miller is talking about. Even right-wing extraordinaire Antonin Scalia on the Supreme Court says, well, obviously, this is the Commerce Clause. Obviously, it's constitutional. United States versus Darby in 1941, for example, called the federal minimum wage law constitutional. It regulates economic activity, which is within the purview of Congress. That decision was only unanimous. But Joe Millen, Republican Tea Party candidate in Alaska, unconvinced, went on again just the other day and said, nope, minimum wage unconstitutional. If Joe Miller doesn't agree with it, it's unconstitutional. So he would strip away the federal minimum wage. Now, just follow that logic for a second, and Think Progress did this, and they did a very good job in pointing this out. Look, if you say that the Congress cannot regulate anything about labor laws, including the minimum wage, right? That also means it's the same exact purview that they use to regulate child labor. So they say that's why child labor is outlawed, right? So according to Joe Miller's Constitution, well, you can't do that either, right? So we should go back to the days when there's no minimum wage, that labor cannot collect together to try to have some sort of leverage over the employees. And hell, let's bring in back the 8-year-olds picking coal, or mining coal, picking cotton, whatever they're doing. Yeah, the good old days of America. Yes, when labor was crushed to work for near subsistence livings. They didn't have any choice at all. When America was awesome and the rich were super rich. Joe Miller for United States Senate. Yeah, I mean, you're going to elect these guys? He'd probably win in Alaska. He'd probably win in Alaska. Really? Federal minimum wage is unconstitutional. The guy, I mean, the way he talks about the Constitution, you'd think he was an expert. He's all very serious about it all the time. He's like, there should not be, and this is a quote, that is not within the scope of the powers that are given to the federal government. Did you ever pick up a legal textbook? Did you ever study law? Do you know anything about the United States Constitution? Do you know that the Supreme Court interprets the Constitution? Have you read any of their cases? Do you know what the hell you're talking about? So the Supreme Court has been wrong for hundreds of years. Party's lost its mind. They're going to put a couple of these people in the Senate.